What's up, everyone? Welcome to Lowered Expectations. Thanks for lowering your expectations and hanging out with me here. I do appreciate it. In today's video, we are going to answer the question that everyone has been asking: can I cook food on my diesel heater exhaust? Let's find out. Alright, let's get this grill fired up. Okay, when it starts clicking, I'm going to undo that clamp. I've already got the fuel drip set, and so it should just work. I do have a carbon monoxide meter in my pocket, so we can see how long before we die. I'm probably more at risk because of this than the carbon monoxide, but we will see. Alright, fuel pump started. That means it's time to open the fuel valve. And it starts immediately. I might have to tape this thing closed. There's a lot of smoke coming out. Alright. Alright, carbon monoxide, not crazy right now. I do realize these don't work well on these surfaces, but working with what we have here, folks. Carbon monoxide coming into there is 30 parts per million. Let's see, what are we working with here? Well, the oil's doing hot oil things. It's not sizzling. It's gonna take a while, folks. Alright, I don't like my yoke unbroken, so yeah, I just made a mess of that. Not as hot as I was hoping it would be. Sizzle there on the meanie. Got 218 Celsius on the heat exchanger, so we're a little hot, but .60 Celsius is what I'm getting, 65 on the egg. I don't know, folks, that looks pretty tasty to me. For any of you who might be worried or wondering about the carbon monoxide, at my face it is 0. Let's go down by the exhaust and see what it is down there. Ooh, that wiener just flipped over, nice. Alright, we are at 22, 25, less than 30 parts per million. According to OSHA, you can work at 50 all day. It's kind of more of a slow cooker. I was worried about my egg sticking, but it looks like it might be okay. Out of curiosity, while we're waiting for this stuff to finish cooking, let's check the drip rate, because it actually seems to be working pretty well. Not putting out a whole lot of heat at the exhaust, but that's probably good. All right, let's start. About 97 drips per minute, so a bit on the high side. That's why we are seeing some carbon monoxide. But the good news is that our egg is cooking. It's not sizzling away like I would like it to, but it is cooking. Let's see, what kind of temperature do we have here? 82, 85 Celsius. This part is cooked. I think I'll eat some of this. Oh, there we go. Perfect. That's actually really good. I mean, it's pretty hard to screw up an egg, right? This wiener though, I don't know if it's ever gonna get brown. I actually normally never, oh, you guys couldn't even see my face. You couldn't see that I was eating the egg. I normally never eat eggs unless I have toast and ketchup, but figure I'd make an exception for this video. Since I've already eaten the egg white, I'm not a big fan of the yolk, but it's actually really good. Probably mostly because of the salt and pepper. Forgot to put my Pepsi in the fridge, and it is warm. So I guess while we're cooking, that should be cold by the time we're finished cooking. I'm just thinking now I should have dented in the top of the can a bit so that everything would sink towards the middle. For some reason I foolishly thought that it would just be nice and flat. 65, 66. I should also have something to cover this, I suppose. That would probably help. I think this egg is good enough. It's actually quite good. I don't know why, but it's quite good. I guess because it's an egg. Okay. Need a bigger cover. Get up, up. A little bit of hot sauce from Costco. Right here. All right, folks, time to eat up. I'm going to grab my Pepsi. I'm going to leave that sit there just for a second. I wonder what this tastes like. Let it cool down for a second. Not bad. Not super cold, but it'll do. Happy New Year's, everyone. Here's to 2024. May it be peaceful and cheerful and successful for all of us. I'll drink to that. All right. I have a feeling this is going to be good. It's a hot dog. Carbon monoxide, 0. Down here at the exhaust, $17. Down at the exhaust, it went up to 18. Burning pretty clean. Temperature on the heat exchangers currently 224. It's a bit hot. That's good. 65 inside. I wasn't even hungry, and this was not the video that I actually planned to do. What I actually planned to do was run the exhaust through something and try to dissipate the heat and see how much heat would come out the other end. I started by using a piece of pipe on this ladder, And it turned out that a 6 foot length of steel tubing, 1.5 inch steel tubing, did basically nothing. It absorbed a little bit of heat, but I'm gonna have to go way more intensive than that. So I am thinking about buying a heat exchanger off of Amazon and running the exhaust through that, but I think one in order to do it would be about $240, and I don't really have that kind of money to throw around right now. So that might just have to wait, or I might have to come up with a different solution. Not only is it possible, it actually works quite well. Doesn't get super hot, but that's because I have the exhaust actually pointing at this surface. If I measure this surface, the temperature is actually 186 Celsius, 87 over here, and 70 where I was cooking the egg. Ideally, I would have it so the exhaust was pointing up at the center here, and then I could crank the heat way down on the heater, and yeah, it would make a lot faster cooking. However, that being said, because I've had the heater cranked, the current temperature inside of the garage is 16 degrees Celsius on the thermostat by the door. It has gone up at least 3 degrees since I started this test, so that's something. I'm actually gonna shut this down now because I gotta go in the house and edit this video. Now that I've got my hot dog cooked, that's all that I really need. The drip has stopped. Whew. All right, there's the smoke. Thanks to everyone for hanging out with me here in 2023. I do appreciate it, and I look forward to seeing you all in 2024. A special thanks to all my Patreon members, including John, my latest Patreon member. Thank you, John. I do appreciate it. That is going to do it for this one. Thank you so much for watching. Not sure what's going to come up next, but you can guarantee it is going to be interesting. See you next time.